there, water signs. I hope you are doing lovely. Thank you for joining me for another group session. So if you are Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, these messages will be for you. Now, if you haven't joined me for a group session before, all good. Please understand not all messages are going to resonate, and that is totally cool. If you need a private session, please check me out at my website, kellyfergusonreadings.com. And if you like these sessions, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and continue to support me so I can keep supporting you. So friends, this week messages are going to be all about gratitude because there have been some beautiful things going on, at least in my side. And so I can only assume that there's some beautiful things as well going on for so many people. And if not, maybe you're not seeing it. So this reading is going to be about allowing us to refocus on gratitude and show us where the gratitude is in our lives. Okay, so let's look at the overall theme for you, water signs. Water signs, please. Gratitude. Gratitude messages for our beautiful water signs. Gratitude. Whoa, okay, let's check this out. Okay, so there's a couple messages that are flying out here, okay? And what I'm gonna take one because I feel like this really makes sense for all of it, okay? Waterfall and effortless. Again, water, right? This is for you, water signs. So the overall message here with waterfall is that there are changes happening around you, but it is how you manage them that will determine how you go over the next little while, whether this is going to be a rough ride or whether it's going to be smooth sailing, okay? Now, what this also tells me is with gratitude, when things are changing around you, you really need to kind of keep your eyes on the prize. You really need to focus not so much on all of the whirlwind of change or things that are possibly uncomfortable around you or the unknowns around you, but remembering that in this present moment, you are just fine. One of my favorite mantras to say is, I have everything I need, because it is a beautiful mantra. You don't even have to think about the focus of where you're putting that intention. You're just saying like an overall blanket, I have everything I need, whether it's mental, physical, emotional, in relationships, with money, all of that kind of stuff, right? Do yourself some good, right? And just say that mantra even now. It feels amazing, okay? So water signs, you are the one that's steering your ship, okay? And you are the one that's going to decide that if things get rough, are we going to throw back our head and, you know, be upset and cry and lose our cool? Or are you going to remember that with these changes going on, that it takes you to a better place? Again, things happen for you, not to you, okay? So this is all about the ride for you guys right now, because definitely with this waterfall card as well, there's usually a journey in some sort of way here. And with one of the other signs, there's definitely a huge journey going on. So let's take a look at your gratitude in terms of the medicine wheel. So, you know, east, south, west, and north. What do you need to be grateful for, water signs? Water signs, please. What do we need to be grateful for? East direction, please. East direction for our water signs. I'm hearing like you do have it all together. You do have it all together. But I feel like there's nervousness going on with you, water signs. Why are you nervous? Why do you feel insecure? Okay, water signs, what do we need to be grateful for? East direction. East direction. There we go. Okay, the wisdom keeper. This is really interesting. This is beautiful grandmother energy. Let me connect to this. Okay, this card for me, it is a very grandmother type energy, and this is really about you not looking at the details of things that have happened, but understanding the reason and the rhyme and sometimes the lessons in the wisdom that happen around situations. Again, like I said, things happen for you, not to you, okay? So this is about knowing and understanding about the lessons coming to you and what's going on. So this gratitude message for you is really about being able to look at this in a new perspective or change things in perspective, which is very much going on and along with this card, right? Like I said, it's about the journey. Do you know, go through this journey feeling like every bump is painful, or are you like, okay, I'm going through change, so things are gonna have to change and I'll feel uncomfortable, right? It can definitely be about perspective, and it can also be about looking backwards and knowing where you came from and seeing the lessons and where you've come from, because then it also allows you to change your perspective from a place of, okay, that hurt and that didn't work, and instead it takes you to a place of, this led me here. And there's so many beautiful stories that so many of you, I'm sure, can relate to about, even though you don't have this and this and this in your life, you do have so many things in your life now that are amazing, right? How did I get from there to here is even something to be grateful for, as opposed to what don't I have right now, right? When you change that perspective right away, things are much better. And then you change the energy that you're holding in the moment so that you can continue to bring good energy to you. Right, water signs? Yeah. Okay, so self-direction for our water signs. Self-direction gratitude messages, please. What do we need to, ooh, look at that. What's this? Already flipped up. Wow, the birther, you're getting some high level messages here. Okay, so this is about, so emotionally, right? What are you bringing into your life? What are you starting? What is new? What's creating? What are you trying to change? What are you trying to lead in? Okay, so this is already telling me that you have learned from your lessons, or you're seeing that the things that have happened to you are for a good reason, or that they have led you to where you are here. And this is now giving you the opportunity to say, what do I want to do with this? Where do I, now that I'm in this new position, where do I want to go from here? What do I want to create? I know what I don't want. That's great, because it gives me perspective. Because if I know I don't want this, I can forget about all that and I can go this way. What do I want? What was I missing during those times where I felt unhappy or uncomfortable, etc.? So now is the time emotionally to focus on, what do I want to feel like? What do I want to bring forward? What do I want to have? So you can start focusing on it. You always have choice. You always have choice, water sign, okay? So be grateful for the stages that you're in right now, because the stages that you're in lead you to further greatness, or lead you away from things that aren't for you anymore. It's that simple. It really is. Be open to new ideas. Be open to new things that you aren't used to and that you aren't comfortable with. And that can be hard for you, water signs. I get it. I get it. But you are fine. You are fine just in yourself. So take that leap. West direction, please. West direction gratitude messages for water signs. West direction, please. Water signs here. This is for, ooh, that's a big one. Look at you. Raven, this is hardcore change energy, okay? Some people think this is the bird of death. This is not the bird of death, okay? This is about change and transformation. You are being given a beautiful opportunity to change yourself right now, water signs, right? So take the good with the bad, right? See where you came from. Be okay with what didn't work with you in the past, right? We all have to improve from time to time, right? It's not about staying stuck in the way that you were before. It's about allowing yourself to change. Don't be afraid to put on this new hat and be brave and be bold and go off in a direction. You don't know what's going to work for you unless you give it a try. Again, we know what didn't work for you. So are you going to keep doing the same thing over and over, or are you going to try it differently, okay? And I'm even hearing otter show up for me, which is a very female self-direction type energy. And if you've ever seen an otter, otter is all like, I mean, they look so super happy, right? And they're just like enjoying themselves in the water. They constantly look like they're playing. So this is about you bringing back playful energy as well, because even though otter energy isn't raven, otter is showing up for me right now to say this is the changes that you need to bring forward. Happiness, more light-hearted energy, and just like fun for life again. Like, whoa, I love this. North direction, please. What do we need to be grateful for? Wow, this came up in the north direction for someone else as well. Butterfly, okay? This is huge. You can have complete control over what is going on in your life by controlling your thoughts. And, you know, that saying, accentuate the positive, right? This is exactly what you need to do. We don't need to revisit the past. This is telling you that you have everything within your control, so long as you can control what's going on up here. Like I said, it can be effortless. You can go with the flow, right? You don't have to get caught up in the old thoughts and stuff. This is saying rise above. And as well, when we think about air and elevation, this is really about this higher perspective, right? Even just if we thought about eagle energy coming in, this isn't about just dabbling in what is going on in your immediate surface or in your immediate area right now. This is about you seeing where you're going long term, about seeing that big perspective of where I want to go. And, you know, for on a very spiritual high level, you can ask yourself in these times of change, how would my higher self respond? How would my guardian angel respond in this moment? I feel like I want to be angry. Feel like I want to think negatively and down about this. But what would my guardian angel tell me is happening for me right now? They wouldn't say, oh man, yeah, this sucks and things are horrible for you. That's not what they would say. They would say, don't worry about this because something better is coming for you. So remember that. And this is what you need to be grateful for, water signs. You have complete control here, then you have complete control here, right? You do have control. It is your choice. What about the fifth element, space, which I don't read for you very often, but we're going to do it in this reading. So, gratitude for space. And with space, we're talking about your inner self, right? Your higher self, your heart space. What do we need to be grateful for our water signs? Water signs, please. Oh, here it is. Oh my God, this flipped up again in the same space for the last... Holy cow, okay? Change energy, change and healing, because this is where you're moving forward to. Change, evolution, growth, rejuvenation, and reinventing yourself. This is amazing, water signs. You absolutely have the power to bring complete control into your life, and anything that's not working, turn the tables and bring it forth. It's not going to happen overnight, but you have to be committed to changing it. It's kind of like if you go on a health change. It's not about just following a diet for a month or 2 months and getting it. It's about a lifestyle change. You need to incorporate this into everything you do, in your heart, in your mind, in your thoughts, and match it and bring it forward with your actions. You can absolutely do this. Whoa, water signs. This is a strong reading. Okay, so let's do 3 animal messages for you as well, just to see if there's any extra guidance or advice here. Ooh, wow. Water signs. Spirit animal messages, please. Guidance and our best good for water signs. There's one. Oh, where'd it go? Ooh, okay. I'll go get that in a second. Any other spirit animals here for water signs? Anyone else here for water signs? Yup. Anyone else? Oh my God. Is this for us too? Yeah. The first card that came out, water signs. Turtle, retreat, and it says stop trying to make something happen. This is about change. This is about not fighting the tide. This is about what hasn't worked before. It's not about running away and hiding. It's about knowing when to stop the fight, knowing when to, call things quits, or being real with yourself and saying this isn't working for me. So making the difference and changing and taking ownership to do something different and go in a new direction. This is a wonderful validation. And what is this message all about? This reading is all about gratitude, right? Kangaroo. Gratitude. I love it. Water signs, it says be grateful for all that you're blessed with, because you do have so many blessings, okay? This is all about turning it around and going in the direction of what feels good so you can continue to get what feels good. And we've got beaver, productiveness, and this says just go ahead and do it. Water signs, don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid to try something new. It could take you to your best self. So literally, just go for it. Go with the flow. It can be easier. Oh my goodness. Water signs, these are beautiful messages. I hope these messages helped you out, water signs. And if you appreciated this reading, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you need a private session, check me out at my website, kellyfergusonreadings.com. Thank you, water signs.